face-to-face field trips offer students first-hand exposure to real-world environments. These trips provide a unique, multisensory experience where students engage directly with their surroundings such as local heritage to connect their past, present, and future knowledge. In Singapore, face-to-face field trips serve as a foundation for studying various subjects across the curriculum, offering students first-hand environmental exposure. I still remember during my primary school days, we explored heritage trails at Kampong Glam, Chinatown, Little India, and Singapore Botanical Gardens. This level of direct physical interaction fosters a deeper connection to the subject matter, as learning is actively lived and experienced. For example, visiting a garden allows students to observe, smell, and touch the various plants and flowers. Secondly, it exposes students to real-world unpredictability, teaching them adaptability and resilience through cognition interaction. Students may need to navigate changing weather conditions, interact with people from different backgrounds, and respond to unforeseen challenges such as finding alternative routes when a location is closed. Third crucial advantage of face-to-face field trip is the social interaction that naturally occurs. Students communicate with peers, ask spontaneous questions, and engage in meaningful discussions. Whether it's working together to explore a heritage site or conducting group observations at a nature reserve, these social dynamics contribute to developing confidence and communication skills. Lastly, the environmental interaction. Walking through the narrow alleys of Chinatown, hearing the clatter of street vendors, or standing in front of a historical monument and feeling its presence carries a level of emotional engagement, cultural appreciation, and a sense of place develops more naturally when students immerse themselves in the real-world context of a site. Now that we have discovered the prevailing perceptions of the interactions that face-to-face field trips can offer, I would like to challenge these viewpoints by providing an alternative. Virtual reality field trips can be as interactive too, or even better, providing added personalized interactions. VR field trips can elevate interactivity by leveraging VR technology. Students can engage with diverse locations and experiences that might otherwise be inaccessible due to logistical, physical, or financial constraints. An added aspect of VR is immersive learning. Immersion is particularly useful in skill acquisition, especially for remembering and understanding spatial and visual information, developing psychomotor skills like visual scanning and observation, and managing emotional responses in stressful situations. Wu et al., 2020, found a small but significant meta-analysis advantage of immersive VR over traditional instruction. The impact of using either a 3D video accessed through a head-mounted display or a 2D video to deliver a virtual field trip show that higher immersion leads to better learning outcomes. The cognitive affective model of immersive learning, CAML, outlines how immersion influences presence, which affects enjoyment and interest. These are linked to both immediate and long-term retention, emphasizing the role of effective engagement in immersive learning experiences. A crucial aspect of field trips is the physical interaction sensory engagement that allows students to fully experience a place. While VR field trips cannot replicate touch and smell directly, educators can recreate these sensory elements in the classroom. For instance, during a VR exploration of a bustling cafe at Kampong Glam, Arabica, students can hear the chatter of vendors and customers, the bustling cafe sounds and grinding of the coffee beans, and the honking of traffic to enhance their immersion. Teachers can further enrich the experience by bringing physical objects related to the trip, such as coffee beans for students to smell and feel, or artifacts to examine. This is beneficial for students with mobility limitations who may be unable to access these environments. By thoughtfully integrating sensory elements into VR field trips, we can ensure that students, regardless of their physical abilities, can participate and interact meaningfully with their learning environments. VR field trips offer an alternative that not only replicates but enhances these experiences. VR field trips remove logistical barriers such as travel costs, time constraints, and accessibility limitations. They allow students to explore locations that might otherwise be impossible to visit, whether due to distance, safety concerns, or environmental restrictions. This technology opens opportunities for virtual exploration of historical sites, or environments that would be difficult to experience. By providing a broader range of locations to explore, VR field trip broadens students' educational horizons. VR field trips can be set up quickly and accessed from virtually anywhere, making them more inclusive and accessible for a diverse range of students. With the help of VR, students who may have physical disabilities can now join in on these immersive learning experiences, ensuring that no student is left behind. With various applications and tools such as 360 VR applications, interactivity functions within the app make it accessible. VR field trips can provide similar affordances through structured collaboration and teamwork. VR platforms can incorporate discussion spaces, shared tasks, and collaborative problem-solving activities. This ensures that students can still engage in meaningful social learning. It also presents a unique and enhanced approach, surpassing certain aspects of face-to-face field trips through thoughtful and deliberate implementation and design. VR field trips provide opportunities for personalized and cognition interaction. VR experiences can be paused, revisited, or explored at an individual's own pace. Students can zoom in on details, interact, or replay sections they found challenging. This level of autonomy allows students to tailor their learning needs. It can integrate gamified elements and immersive storytelling to enhance engagement in ways traditional field trips may not be able to. In summary, virtual reality field trips present an innovative, inclusive, and highly adaptable alternative that challenges the traditional field trips. It can create a more comprehensive and equitable learning experience in achieving the same interactions. What do you think? Would you experience a virtual reality field trip? Share your thoughts below.